You made 200K in 1.5 months.
Yeah, it's crazy. Probably less than a month in the program, and I got 22K in one day, then 28K in the next day. My store got terminated. I didn't know what to do.
How you doing? How's everything?
Doing good. Doing good, bro. Doing
Walk
good.
me through the last month.
Last month was when we filmed that case study.
Yeah.
Like a week, like a week after that, probably my store got terminated, and it was terrible. It was when I was at the peak too. I was still doing like 10K days, and it got terminated right then. I didn't know what to do. I told my supplier, I was like, I can't continue selling this product, and then they were like, we might have a solution for you. And they went over and they went to the brand of the company, and they got me permission to sell the product. They gave me like documents and stuff. But now, 2 days ago, my store got terminated once again.
Same brand?
Yeah, I think this time it was just Shopify though being annoying because they're just being stupid. And they're ignoring me too. Yeah, I emailed them the documents and they leave me undelivered. They never answer.
Yeah, yeah. But like overall, in terms of sales and profit and stuff like that, how did it go?
Got to 200K in total between both the stores, like a 52% profit margin.
In what
So
time frame?
probably like a month and a half, a month and a half.
Wait, also the second store is terminated, so you cannot show that as well?
No, I can't. I can't. I still have that up. They fully terminated in 2 days, so I still have all the stuff for it.
So this is the second store.
Yeah, this is the second store.
Yeah, and the first one made 160, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, amazing. Can you quickly refresh this one as well?
yeah.
Yeah. So, very first of all, how is it to make 100K in profit at 16 years old?
I don't know. It's crazy. I mean, I haven't really bought anything. I got this MacBook and a phone.
And a haircut.
But, oh yeah, yeah. I haven't really bought anything, so I haven't. Everything's pretty much the same still, but it's crazy.
So nothing changed basically.
Yeah.
Are you still in school?
Yeah. Jacob, after the last one, after the last case study, he messaged me. He was like, nice job, but don't drop out.
Yeah, I know why he said that. I know why he said that because it's only one winner so far. The very important part is to make sure that this is something which can be consistently replicated. This is a like super winner you obviously have, and the product itself was like extremely high converting. But I would also not say that you're ready to drop out auto science high school. This has been going on for a month. There's a bunch of holes still in the game which need to be filled before you can actually get there. I think it's going to take at least like another year or so until we can actually be 100% sure that this is the right thing, maybe minimum 8 9 months or something, because this needs to be something which is consistently proven over and over and over again. Obviously, I don't know if you know, but like my little brother also, when he was 16, now he's like 17, but he also dropped out of high school, which is very different. Like for him, I just saw it's not even because he made a crazy amount of money. That's not the reason why I was like, sure, do it. It was more of I just constantly saw he's crushing it and he's actually giving his best all the time and he's doing really well in every single metric. And I was like, cool. I think you are ready to do this and pursue this full time because it was very obvious that that's the main path he's gonna go. First of all, do you see yourself doing anything else than business at this point, or no?
No, no. I mean, I never really planned on doing anything else. So I always planned on just doing this until it worked.
And when did you
You
start?
know, it worked 6 months ago, somewhere around there.
It's so important. You have no idea how important it is to understand. There is a chance that it's not going to happen again. You're not going to have another 200K month in the next like 3 4 months. That's very realistic that it's not going to happen again. Just because you had this insane start doesn't mean that it's just going to keep going like that. You shouldn't set your standard at all right. Now I'm this guy who makes 100K in profit every month. I'm the shit. That's like you shouldn't think like that. It's very important.
Don't worry. I haven't gotten in over my head, I
Okay.
guess.
Is like you told me last time that your mother is like super shocked about it. How is it now?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Just like I made like more money than her in like a month and a half, and she does in the whole year,
It's
like 2 years. So
it actually is insane. It actually is insane.
yeah,
What's your kind of plan for going from here?
keep testing products. Like I know that I wasn't gonna get another like 100K like this. Jacob told me he was like, "We're not trying to find you another 100K product. We're gonna try to find you a 30K product." Like I know, but yeah, just keep testing, finding more winners. Obviously, my product research skills aren't amazing. Jacob said so.
How many products, like new products, did you test now?
I just ordered two more. I just ordered two.
So this is still the only product you tested.
No, I mean I had the last winner before.
Well, no, no, no. I mean, like since the winter.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was making new product researches, but Jacob was telling me they were really bad, so I was just redoing them.
How many? By the way, just for the context, if somebody didn't watch the first step video here, just for like to sum everything up, like can you walk me through the timeline, and then we can get back to normal questions.
I started drop shipping like 6 months ago. I tested maybe 5 or 6 products before you, and I had a winner before you. Like right before I joined this, I had a winning product.
How much did it
I mean,
make
that's how I was able 9K, like really close to 10K, somewhere around there.
in revenue?
Yeah, yeah. Now when I had like a 60% profit margin.
5-6K profit.
Yeah, that's how I was able to join this. I just used that. And from there, probably less than a month in the program, I started testing this product. Took maybe 2 weeks or a little over 2 weeks for anything to really pop off. Like I was about to drop it, and then it just started going crazy. Got a ton of sales in one day, and I got 22K in one day, then 28K in the next day. It was crazy.
So yeah, and that was the first product you tested with us, like the first new product.
Yeah.
Do you see now what is good about this product? Like when you did your sheet and we basically selected this product from the sheet, did you see that that's better than anything else, or was it basically whatever?
Before joining the program, I was actually already planning on doing that one. So it was one of the first products I put on the sheet because I already had my eyes on it. Yeah, and Jacob ended up choosing it. So
Like, do you see the difference in between the product, like that product, and all the other products you also had your eye on as well?
yeah, I think so. I mean, one of the ones that I tested was a magnetic wristband. That for TikTok was probably really boring.
Yeah.
So
For the product research you're doing right now, like how many products did you put on the list, and how many were not approved?
my last one was like 24, I think, and none of them were approved. And then my most recent one was all 30, and I think maybe like three were approved.
Okay, so you already have three to test now.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what were kind of the biggest learnings over the last month?
Just being able to get feedback whenever I need it to improve my videos, like little minor details that I wouldn't really notice that Jacob sees or Peppa sees.
And like, can you give an example?
When I wasn't going viral with this product, I was doing the same thing over and over and over again, 'cause try to copy your competitors, right? So that's what I was doing. Yeah, I wasn't going viral with it. I was like stuck at like 50 views or something. It was terrible. Then Peppa tells me change up the entire content style because this one's obviously not working. If something's not working, just do something else. That's what I did. And as soon as I started doing that, I made a new account. As soon as I started doing that, the videos started popping off.
So far, for me, I was a huge like kind of proponent of don't care about details. But with organic specifically, the details are the thing in a lot of the cases which are going to make everything viral or everything's not going to work at all. On this specific strategy, that perspective doesn't apply at all. And this whole just make something, it doesn't count anymore. If you already are at a certain level where you are making decent content, you need to optimize all the small little things. Obviously in the beginning still, if you're just starting out, you should definitely 100% just think about, okay, let's just do more output, more, and then you're going to understand that, right, this is what goes viral, this is what doesn't, etc. And exactly what you said, the main part is understanding what your problems are. So let's say you posted 200 videos and nobody ever tells you what's wrong with them. You just see they go viral or they don't go viral, and you don't understand what is the reason for them doing well or bad. That's the main problem which most people have. And that's why we have those review calls and the review sessions overall, where you make sure that you're only like you're just moving in the right direction, which is the only thing that matters. So you're saying right now the whole like store termination stuff is going on. Is it stressing you out, or are you kind of chill about it?
I mean, the first time I got terminated, yeah, I was so stressed out. I was like, it was even worse because you can't look up people's order numbers and stuff because I don't have any of the any of the data anymore. People were like, oh, it's even worse because I can't give people refunds. I can't give people refunds. They're just like, there's some people asking for refunds. So I asked in the group chat and Patrick said, you can do it through PayPal. So I was telling people, what's your PayPal? Our refund system is now. And not everyone has PayPal. It sucks. I can't give them a refund and I didn't know what to do. And some people are super impatient. Like, you wait one day and then they're already filed the chargeback.
But how was that handled?
My email person lady has been doing it. So
The one I sent you or another one?
most, yeah, her. At least that takes that stress off. She tells me she doesn't know how to do something, and like we fix it.
But it's great. Like she's great, and the good thing about her
Hmm.
is that she already has her template. She knows what she's doing. She has like a bunch of experience already, and like in the beginning, you're not going to be able to manage customer support properly, and you need a support person to tell you what to do because you have no idea how to do customer support properly. So that's what I really like about her, and that she already kind of knows her stuff, and it's just like applying it to your system, which is pretty easy.
It was definitely a big help to have her because eventually would have gone to the point where I would have gotten annoyed at one of the customers, and because they're annoying. They're annoying sometimes. Like I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
dealing with those people are annoying. Is annoying.
Yes. Yes. So good that we have her. All good. That's sorted. And obviously, this whole connections part is obviously big as well, where it's pretty simple to like for us, it took, I think, over 50 people, which we vetted to find her. Like we were working with like a bunch of people to find people who are really, really good. And that's kind of the end product, which our students are seeing, which is like obviously a customer support person knows how to do customer support, but it doesn't like if you normally do that in the real world, if you just go to Upwork and try to find somebody, like which I did in the beginning, I got crushed. I got scammed so bad. Like I lost like 30K on just like weird VAs telling me complete nonsense. And it's very easy to kind of scam a person who's unknowing. So for example, for me, I literally didn't do any email support. The first thing I ever did was instantly, all right, I have a shit ton of orders. Let me hire someone on Upwork. Hired this one guy, and he basically was like, okay, we need shifts. We need 24-hour shifts. Every single hour of the day needs to be filled. Like, we need to answer emails because you're getting so many. I'm going to hire 3 of my cousins. We're going to have 24-hour shifts, and you pay me, and then I basically give it to them. I was like, yeah, makes sense. Let's just have 24-hour support. Everything's great. I realized the amount of work they had to do was maybe like 5 hours a day, 4 hours a day, and I was paying for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Which again is very easy because I had no idea how long does it take to answer an email well. I don't know,
Yeah.
like what you tell me.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's very important to either have experience or have somebody who you trust who can just give you the contact. It's just one out of those.
I mean, I wouldn't have known how to hire anyone. So
Yes,
yeah.
that's also a big one. And that's also going to be your next step, which is going to be hiring creators, because obviously you can do so much. So like you like if you especially if you're not going to be able to do this full time in the next like half a year for sure, minimum, probably a year, because you're going to have school, etc. Yeah, the next step which we're going to take is definitely the creator hiring and stuff like that, and also getting much better at the product research side, because I feel like that's one of the
Mhm.
biggest things which we still need to improve. Again, do you see the difference in between the product you have right now and all the other products you tested? Like, do you see what's better about it, or is it basically the same?
Yeah, I mean, the product's naturally entertaining for once, for one. So it's easy to make content. People see it and they're intrigued. They already have questions about it. Like all my other ones, it was just obvious. It was like it was boring. First of all, they were boring to look at. They were boring. It was hard to make content around them. They were super practical usually. It was hard to make content.
I think that's one of the criteria which you follow really well with this product. But there's a couple of other things which are probably more important here. Obviously, it's converting really, really strong for you. Like how much money do you do per million views currently? Or like how much did you do?
Per million views, probably like 10 to 15K.
Which is absurd. Like which is
Yeah,
insanely high.
yeah,
So if anybody who
yeah.
does TikTok organic knows like this is extremely high. What do you think?
Mhm.
What's the reason for that? Because that doesn't have
You
to
said
anything
like
to
you
do with the product being entertaining, because that the entertaining part, that's about virality. Now that like why does it convert?
like we said last time, it's the perfect product. I mean, it has a lot of it has okay, to be honest, I'm not sure.
Well, that's what I wanted to get to.
Yeah,
That's also why I'm
yeah,
telling you to wait with quitting, like dropping out of school. So
yeah.
this is exactly the point. Basically, it's two things. Number one, like the value of the product, if you think about it, it has a the value is extremely high. That's why you can charge a high price. Number two, you don't just go viral. You go viral in a super passionate niche, which
Mhm.
all of them are impressed by how good your product is and how much value they're going to get out of your product. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, it has a bunch of quality issues though. So,
Well, that's a different topic.
yeah,
Do people complain?
yeah. I had a lot of complaints, a lot of technical support that even I didn't know how to handle or anything.
What's the refund rate you have?
It's not that high, less than like 1%. It's not that high, but
Then it's fine.
yeah.
Then that's totally fine.
Mm.
Like as long as you're one less than 1% is okay.
Higher chargebacks though. Some people just don't ask. They just charge backs.
But including that,
Yeah,
how much is the refund and charge rate?
2% problem. 2%.
That's kind of the verge of being a problem. Like everything above 2% is a
Hmm.
problem. It's almost there, and we definitely need to do something about it. But basically, with the suppliers, also, I think that's pretty interesting. You started also obviously negotiating with them, right?
Yeah, they're great. To be honest, it's a good idea. It was a good idea to stay with them. They go like above and beyond for like
Who is it?
any minor problem. They're always trying to fix it like immediately.
Uh-huh.
Immediately trying to fix any minor problem. I was gonna drop the product and then immediately the head of business development or whatever he was like, "Hold on, don't drop it just yet. We're gonna contact the brand and we're gonna get you permission to sell this product."
You know why?
Why?
Like why they're so nice to you? Let me tell you. You made 200K in 1.5 months.
Yeah, but don't they go off of like orders? Well,
Bro,
like order amount.
of course, but high ticket orders are also good profit for them. They're great, yes, they're amazing, but you have the leverage. You like if they wouldn't be great, you can just change, you know? So
Hmm.
that's they know that and they understand that and they want to keep their best clients as happy as possible. And this is something which a lot of people don't understand. They think they can negotiate with their supplier after having like 20 orders. Who are you? Like who the fuck are you to negotiate with me? If you have 20 or who are you? So you start getting more orders. And the first thing you should be thinking is, all right, the more money I make, the more leverage I have. Where can I negotiate what? I'm gonna have this there. Basically, I'm gonna start reaching out to a bunch of other suppliers. I'm gonna tell them, okay, this is how many orders I'm getting. This is how much volume I'm doing. This is the price I'm currently having. Give me a better offer. And you're gonna see, you're gonna have a lot of people who are all of a sudden super, super nice to you. And those suppliers understand that you're a high worth, like the worth of one client is insanely high because they understand if you made right now those good numbers, they assume that's going to keep going for years. If a person does 200K in 1 month, normally they will make 7 figures over the next year for sure. It's a no-brainer for them. And it's basically them, like everybody understands that. So it's very important to keep renegotiating.
They came to me when I first with my first winter. Like one day, I thought it was a scam too. One day I woke up and there was a text message from them, just like a random plus 53 number or something. And then they put me in a WhatsApp group and they were asking me to join. I was like, this has got to be a scam. Because I was only maybe at like 25 daily orders max, 25 daily orders max. And then the product died like literally 3 days after. So I was getting zero orders. I was just there in the highest tier.
What are the next goals you have?
I don't know. Right now, it's just like a number on the screen, the money. So I just think I'm just gonna keep testing, watching get more money. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like I don't really. I'm 16, so I can't really do much. I can't go places without asking my mom. I can't. So I just have this money.
That's very, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Like, do you have anybody who kind of is helping you with money management in your family?
Nope. No. Whenever. Nobody. I'm probably the only person in my family who's ever made this amount of money. Yeah. I mean, my friend's mom is like a really successful lawyer. She became like a millionaire from being a lawyer, and she's helping me a little bit.
What about the legal stuff? Do you have that in place right now or not yet? Like
What do I need to have in place?
you have an accountant.
I was like, "Do you know any accountants?" And she said, "Yeah. To be honest, you don't really need an accountant just yet." She said, "You don't need one."
Who said that?
So The lawyer.
Bro, you made 200K in 1.5. You need an accountant.
That's what I thought too. That's what I thought too. She was like, and then she asked me, "What do you need an accountant for?" And I don't know anything about taxes, so I was just like, I don't know. I was just told that I need an accountant.
Yes, you should stick to that. If I tell you you need an accountant and some lawyer tells you you don't, you do need an accountant yourself. So let me send you a contact over here.
Around the time when I asked her, I was at 100K. Would I
You,
still need one by then? Would I still need one by then?
if you make 20K, you need an accountant. What are you talking? Yes, you do need an accountant.
Okay.
I've sent you
Okay.
one. I've sent you one. So just check it. Like, yeah, check the WhatsApp group. Contact him. Start with them as soon as possible. That's number one. Do you have a company like
The
LLC?
LLC?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have them. When I first made like 20K, a little less probably is when I made the LLC.
The person who's gonna file the taxes and stuff like that. You need that. How many videos do you post right now? How do you structure them?
I was posting 3 videos per day, but since my store got terminated and I can't make any money, I'm just waiting for Shopify to answer, hopefully this time.
You're not making a new one?
I'm not making any money because the store got shut down.
What? No, but why don't you make a new store? I mean,
Just gonna get, I feel like it's just gonna get shut down even faster. Like this, the last one got shut down at 150K and this one got shut down at 40K. And then Jacob also told me whatever that word is, it's a long word. He said, if you get banned, and then you make another and get banned again.
what?
Huh?
What do you mean? What long word?
I don't know. If you ask him, he'll probably know. He said, because I told him that you told me to make another store the first time I got banned, right? And he was like, "Are you sure you can get?" I don't know what it's called. It's a long word. I don't know what it's called, but
Like a
you
life.
get banned, and then you avoid the ban by making another account. And he said,
Circumventing system.
"Yes, that's what he said. That's what he said.
All right. So
That's
the
what he said."
long word.
Yeah.
Well, you need to do something. You have a couple options. Either there's a new Shopify store by yourself. You do something else. So you do like a Wix or like a WooCommerce store or something. You start going through Amazon. You do something, but you have to have a store per day. How much did you make before it got terminated?
I was doing around 2 to 4K per day in
Yes,
revenue.
so you're losing that. Like you need to have something. Like ideally, if you don't want to risk anything, just get something on WooCommerce and that's it. And also, if you actually have the brand rights, it's probably just like like it's just something automatic, and then you have the rights. Like you get the right. If you show them that you do have the rights to sell the product, it's all good.
Is WooCommerce easy to use?
No, but I can connect you with somebody who can do a store for you.
Okay.
Any new learnings you had generally over the last like month or so? Any new realizations about anything?
No, mostly just about the content in general, just like the little things that I wouldn't normally notice. I was told to change. That's pretty much it. Trying to get better at product research though. That's the number one thing. Just get better at product research because apparently I suck at it.
Well, you do. But
Yeah.
we're gonna get there, don't worry. To sum up the experience with us, how did it go?
It went really good. Like to be able to get one-on-one feedback that you wouldn't get in another place. Even if you're like in Discord servers, you don't know who to actually trust their opinion because there could be a person that's made no money telling you to change one thing, and then you were already going on the right path, but they take you down the wrong path. And right here, you have people like Jacob and Pepe who've already been like really successful, so you can trust their opinions. It was a really big help. I mean, 200K, was crazy.
The return on investment was pretty good. I would
Yeah.
believe. And yeah, for everybody right now, if you're watching this and you either are already going viral on TikTok, you don't know how to convert, or you just don't know how to go viral overall, click the link below, sign up for a call. We're gonna find out if you're a good fit, and if yes, we're just gonna start the program where everything is going to be taught you from the beginning. All right. So either we're going to do what we did with Andy and just pick up in the middle where he already had some experience and we just take it to the next level, or it's just going to be everything from scratch. To just explain how the program itself works is you're going to get a bunch of different things. Number one is you're going to have like a WhatsApp chat where there's going to be only me, a couple of top students, which I basically hired to help the beginners. So for example, Pepe, Jacob, and a couple new ones, Tobias. And basically, we're going to guide you through everything in terms of going viral and making sales. That's number one. Number two is you're going to have like a video course, which is just going to outline all the strategies itself. And then you're going to have a bunch of group calls literally 7 times a week. And then also you're going to have one-on-one calls with a bunch of different people in the program. So if you're interested, click the link below and I will talk to you soon.